This one's called the mindful breath, and it's a very simple meditation. It focuses solely on the breath, shutting off any internal dialogue. It aims to provide practical tools for individuals to connect with the present moment, to foster a sense of calm in the busyness of daily life. With regular practice, you should start to experience increased mindfulness, stress reduction, and just an enhanced ability to navigate challenges with a clear and focused mind. When I first developed the idea for this simple meditation, I just wanted to try something a little bit different. I usually pick a location or meditation setting and try to draw the listener into that world by the very descriptive dialogue and supportive, sound effects. The mindful breath simply reinforces the idea of focusing on breathing. No location, no sound effects other than some breathing cues. So it's just the musical soundtrack, the spoken word dialogue, and the breath. It's very simple but super immersive. I had the idea for this meditation while I was still working on Sunset Serenity, and I pretty much had both of them going at the same time, although Sunset Serenity was completed first. The mindful breath wasn't too far behind though. Both have a very similar duration length, which ended up being around about the 8-minute mark, and they have both been released as EPs. So one track features the guiding spoken word dialogue. The other version is the instrumental version with the breath sound effect left in the mix. Again, the mindful breath came together relatively quickly, with everything just falling into place. The soundtrack was an older, shorter piece that I ended up polishing up and reconfiguring with new sounds, and I spent a bit of time upgrading the mix. The spoken word script came to me without too much drama and kind of flowed from start to finish. And everything else just sort of fell into place perfectly, including mixing, mastering, and the cover art as well. Upgrading the musical soundtrack was probably the biggest challenge for me on this one. Sometimes changing sounds can really alter the mood and feel of a piece, but I was lucky enough to find the right sounds and instruments to complement what I had already written and recorded. Everything else after that was a breeze, really. I'm really happy with the end result, and I'm looking forward to putting out more meditations that are slightly different from what I would normally put out. It might be a good idea at some point to make a few different versions of the mindful breath, different lengths and different arrangements, just to give the listener some variation. That might be something I consider a little bit further down the track. For now, I've got a pretty hectic release schedule, which I'm working my way through. But overall, very happy with the way it sounds and feels when I listen back to it as a meditation. Very relaxing, very tranquil, and I hope you all like the direction I took on this release. As always, if you'd like to support Pathway to Perception, please subscribe to the channel and comment on the videos if you have a free moment. You can stream all my meditations on Spotify and Apple Music or any of the online digital platforms. And if you wish to purchase any of the releases, please visit our Bandcamp page. All the appropriate links are in the description below. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll catch up with you again on the next video. Until then.